So, good day everyone. For this video, I choose to analyze Neil Perry from the Dead Poets Society through the lens of romanticism as a poetic tradition and Erik Erikson's identity versus role confusion as its psychological theory. I choose Neil because for me, his character best represents the painful struggle between being true to yourself and living according to the expectation of others. As I watched the film, I noticed how Neil's journey reflects a silent battles that many young people experience. The struggle to figure out who they really are while dealing with the pressure of what others want them to become. This is why I found Erikson's theory very relevant because it focuses on the adolescence question, which is, who am I? And what role do I want in life? So the poetic tradition, I choose romanticism for my understanding. Romanticism focuses on emotion, individuality, imagination, passion, and freedom of self-expression. It values a person's inner truth more than the rigid rules imposed by society. I can clearly see that this is Dead Poet Society, specifically through Mr. Ketting's sessions about living authentically and seizing the day. So for the poetic tradition, I choose is romanticism. From my understanding, romanticism focuses on emotion, individuality, imagination, passion, and freedom of self-expression. It values a person's inner truth more than the rules imposed by society. I can clearly see romanticism in the movie Dead Poets Society, especially through Mr. Keating's lessons about living authentically and seizing the day. The poetic line that I think best reflects this tradition is Walt Whitman.
Of cities filled with the foolish, what good amid these, O me, O life? Answer, that you are here, that life exists and identity, that the powerful play goes on and you may contribute a verse. That the powerful play goes on and you may contribute a verse.
This line means that every person has the chance to shape their own life story. In Neil's case, I believe his love for acting, creativity, and literature shows his desire to contribute his own verse instead of simply following the life already planned for him. The psychological theory I choose is Erikson's identity versus role confusion. I understand this stage as the period in adolescence where a person tries to discover their identity, values, passions, and future directions. If they are not given the freedom to explore themselves, they may experience role confusion, where they begin to feel lost or disconnect from who they truly are. I think this perfectly describes Neil. From my perspective, Neil already knows a part of who he is. Someone who is passionate about acting.
Drink against her lips, I bob, and under with it do let pour the ale. The wine
He's good. He's really
telling
good.
the saddest tale. Sometime for 3
Creativity, and self-expression. However, his father forces a completely different role on him, which is him being a obedient son, being a future doctor, and someone who must follow authority. Because of this, I see Neil as being trapped between his personal identity and the role expected of him by his family.
You're going to Harvard, and you're going to be a doctor.
But that's 10 more years. Father, that's a lifetime.
Stop it.
But what makes Neil's character so heartbreaking is how quickly that freedom is taken away. The moment his father rejects his passion and decided his future for him, Neil is pushed into role confusion. Instead of being allowed to grow into his own identity, he is forced back into a role that never truly belonged to him. For me, this is why his story feels so painful. It is not just about disobedience or rebellion. It is about what happens when a young person is never given the chance to become themselves. His tragedy shows how dangerous it can be when identity is silenced for the sake of expectations.
Gather ye rosebuds while ye may, old time is still a-flying, and this same flower that smiles today, tomorrow will be dying.
Thank you, Mr. Pitts. Gather ye rosebuds while ye may. The Latin term for that sentiment is carpe diem. Now, who knows what that means? Carpe diem. That's seize the day. Words and language. No matter what anybody tells you, words and ideas can change the world. Because we are food for worms, lads. Because believe it or not, each and every one of us in this room is one day going to stop breathing, turn cold, and die.
Daniel, you have opportunities that I never even dreamt of, and I am not going to let you waste them.
I've got to tell you what I feel.
What?
been so worried
What?
about-
Tell me what you feel.
Powerful play goes on, then you may contribute first. Will your verse be?